Here's our capstone project report. It's gonna be our capstone project report is from the United States Army Corps Engineers, and our project is the Wildfire Friend Foe. Here's our website, and here's our other leaders. My name is Quentin Shelton. We have Christian Henderson, and we have Riva Jenkins. Here's our agenda. Our agenda is right here. We're going to start off with our summary. After our summary, we're going to talk about some of our milestone assessments, where we're going to talk about we're going to talk about our timeline. The third, we're going to talk about some of our experiences while working on this project. Some of the ups, some of the downs, some of the things that we have completed, some of the things that we have in progress. Number four is our planning and tracking, and you'll just get a better mapping of where we are with our project, how we're planning everything. And lastly is our plan overall for the future, going forward to our launch date in December.
So, so far we have completed a research on the Halo Fill 3D device. We've completed the main design of both the main level and the first game level. We still in the progress of cleaning up most of the scenes, and that's where we stand so far in our progress. When we doing our research, we discovered that the Halo Foil 3D is a standalone mixed reality holographic device. It runs Android applications. It has a 10-inch display with a resolution of 1280 by 720. It carries a unique projection method that provides 3D environment to gains a user attention. For the level 1 design, we decided to go with something simple. The interface only has a start button and a mute sound button. As you can see, each element is a low poly graphics so that it's friendly for the user.
All right, so the first level consists of a player aiming a fire hose at fires and shooting them until the fire goes out. Players will know when the fire is put out when the trees turn black and the fire disappears. We had planned for the first level to be completed prior to the first milestone. Unfortunately, this did not go as intended. The initial roadblocks encountered was the system that was made for aiming wasn't working out how we initially intended it to. So this led to us scrapping that version and remaking it in its current form. The second delay was caused by when I accidentally broke the entire project and I had to restart it at the beginning. But as of this moment in time, we are mostly finished with the first level, and most of what needs to be done at this point is quality of life changes, as well as adding the lesson and dialogue to the game. Also, the project owner requested that we add an additional level to show man-made fires, such as a carelessly thrown cigarette. The current build uses lightning as the fire starter. Currently, the game resets if you leave it untouched for 10 seconds. It just resets the current scene. We will implement it so it resets back to the main menu where you can click start again to continue. And next slide. So our project's experiences with it so far are a couple things. Like areas to improve we have mainly messy code, and it's an issue I've had for a long time. Generally, I place code where it's not really a good spot for it. It's just convenient at the time. and that's an area that we need to improve, as well as lack of organization in the Unity editor. Files or assets should go in separate folders to make it easier to find them. Currently, they are just sitting in the asset folder with no real placement for them. Some lessons learned where you should always create a backup of the project. Twice I've lost a lot of progress because I have not created a backup, so then I'd have to redo quite a bit of work. And then next slide. Currently, this is our current NAT chart. We are on track to meet our deadline of November 18th. That is when we'd like to be done by. So far, everything is going the way we had planned. Well, with a couple delays, of course, but for the most part, it's going swell. Since most of the code for level 1 and level 2 should be similar, it won't take as long to make level 2 as it did to make level 1. So that should go along a lot quicker. So yes, we believe we'll be on track to complete by November 18th at the latest.
For plans regarding for milestone 2 is to finish adding the final touches to the first level. So during the first level, we're going to clean up any messy code and optimize it. Second, we're going to add cutscenes to the code, not to the code, but to the level, just to add more dialogue to the level. So when the player is playing, they'll have a cutscene to understand what is going on during the game. Along with that, we're going to complete the additional level that is requested by the project owner. Also, we're going to complete the main menu and option menu. So when the user is using it, starts up the game, they'll have a main menu along with options. And that's pretty much it in regards to wrapping up the plans for the next milestone.
Thank you all.